In a census conducted in September 2013, there are at least a dozen ants per square footage across the world. From all the alarming statistics, it appears they outnumber humanity by 20 to 1, which is extremely concerning, but the UN has yet to lift a finger. Ants are extremely tiny, but they are just as capable of ruining your day as much as dodgy Wi-Fi signals or locking your keys in the car. In fact, they're far more efficient at it, and their brand of mischief is deliberate. So they're the worst. An ant's favorite thing in the world is getting inside your house to crawl all over your leftovers. It will manage to get underneath the saran wrap by biting through the plastic with their stupid little mandibles. Ants love to touch your food with no regard for your personal feelings and make you think twice about eating anything in your own household, because they'll go after the tiniest crumbs that you left on the kitchen floor while eating over the sink like a sad adult. Ants' favorite food are the pies cooling by the windowsill. It doesn't matter how hot the crust is, it won't waste time waiting for it to cool down to dig their stupid heels into the piping hot fillings. They don't discriminate any food items they're willing to crawl on, but lemon tarts and tomato bisques are their least favorite. Generally, anything acidic seems to have an adverse reaction on their bodies. I've seen some ants try to eat a piece of Sour Patch Kids and combust into flames. It looked odd, but mesmerizing, as if someone lit a bunch of microscopic matches. It looked like the world's tiniest candle-lit vigil. When they're not ruining your day, ants dig an extensive underground network to house their queen and their food supply. The queen is nestled in the most comfortable chamber of her own choosing as she ruminates on the future of her colony. Most of her work involves deciding which houses to invade and waving to her adoring fans during parades. Ants don't believe in the existence of aliens, but they do love that one cover of Smooth Criminals that was recorded by Alien Ant Farm. They don't care for the rest of their discography, much like the rest of the world. Ants can lift things that are 30 times heavier, but they don't care to shoulder any burden. Ants actively avoid taking responsibilities for anything because that is a road down to guilt and self-hatred. They don't have time for those and would rather spend their time carrying back crumbs of glazed donuts from office kitchens. They communicate by secreting pheromones or something. They've basically condensed their speech into farts. They mostly talk about which directions to go and whether they've seen the latest episode of The Masked Singer. Ants are a flippin' menace. Something must be done about them. I'm Bartholomew $, and this has been another Animal Phax. Stay tuned for more factual animal facts. Have a wonderful animal day.